54 days ago, the only trace left of a student attending Indiana University were her apartment keys and less than a minute of surveillance on a nearby camera. This mysterious case has brought 20-year-old Lauren Spierer to be shown on the TV series America's Most Wanted and has been a top trend on just about every source of news on the internet. The main reason I would like to inform you about the disappearance of Lauren Spierer is because I believe this topic is not spoken enough about. Both women and men can find themselves in a situation so similar to this that they need to know how to handle themselves in the case of a missing person. I will be informing my audience today on the facts of this case, the current state of the investigation, and the future of the disappearance of Lauren Spierer. First of all, to understand this story, you must know the facts. The Indiana University student was finishing a summer class in Bloomington, Indiana, before starting an internship in her home state of New York. The underage girl planned for a night on the town, heading to a local sports bar around 1:30 in the morning on June 3, 2011. Witnesses, along with video surveillance cameras, have documentation of Lauren leaving the bar around 4:30 a.m., walking with two male acquaintances to her apartment, 2:30 a.m., while walking with two male acquaintances to her apartment while forgetting her shoes and her cell phone at the bar. Lauren entered her apartment for a brief 10 minutes and continued to another apartment where she stayed until about 4:30 a.m. One of the fellows walking with Lauren, Jason Rosenbaum, is currently the last person to admit to seeing Lauren at an intersection just several blocks from her apartment building. The other male accompanied by Lauren has an unclear memory of what happened that night due to being involved in a fight. The last trace is her keys, which were discovered just 1 block away from her apartment. Now that you know the facts about the case of Lauren's whereabouts, I will now discuss with you the controversy that has affected this case. Lauren's disappearance was quickly noted. Not even 8 hours passed before Spierer's boyfriend, Jesse Wolf, had acted as the first person to contact Bloomington police about the case of Lauren. He reported that Lauren had not been seen or heard from since earlier that morning, and Lauren's parents were later informed that same day and traveled from New York to Bloomington to commence the investigation for their daughter. On June 5, 2011, search parties were launched to help the police find any clues they could to help the investigation. Over 1,000 Hoosiers have aided in the search parties, while Lauren's parents have continued to ask for anyone with information to come forward regarding their daughter. Along with the search parties that occur daily, for 3 weeks into her appearance, news articles, TV specials, and flyers have been advertised everywhere possible to get Lauren's information out to the public. Having over 71,000 likes on Facebook, 28,000 followers on Twitter, and 180,000 hits on FindLauren.com, social media has played a huge role in this investigation. Email addresses, blogs, and phone lines have been created for people to release any anonymous information they have regarding Lauren. And of course, with all the media coverage on this case, the public has established their differing opinions about the facts of Lauren's disappearance. From reading the different sources on Lauren's absence, opinions from people who still believe Lauren is alive, to people believing the complete opposite, and everything in between have been exposed. As of today, the friends and family of Lauren Spierer have spent 54 days without a single clue as to where this woman could be. Police have continued their investigation while Lauren's peers patiently wait for any sign as to where Lauren could be. It is important to know and understand the facts related to this case so as to keep the least amount of false information from entering into the public. Any and every tip and word of advice could help this family find their daughter.